With just days left to the fall semester, international students enrolled in Canadian universities are raising concerns about the impact of COVID-19, not just on their studies, but also on their wallets. And they say the toll on them, like their fees, is disproportionately higher.
They have increased fees by an average of 5.4% for the coming year. After the plans were finalized to move everything online, there were no changes to their original plan.
Anna is a coordinator with an initiative led by University of Toronto students called International Student Advocacy Network. She says the group has been reaching out to university officials to demand a rollback on their annual fee increase for international students, to no avail.
Classes are going to be online most of the time, and we don't feel that that is justified.
The University of Toronto says incidental fees have been adjusted due to COVID-19, but online learning is not necessarily less expensive, with upgrades needed for classrooms and teaching technology.
We want to create as much as possible an in-person-like experience for all of the students. And that's requiring huge investments, right? So if you look at now at the renovated room, just the cost of hardware itself to make this happen and to continue to have a really high quality educational experience for our students requires resources.
But while all students, both domestic and international, will take advantage of the improvements, the only people facing a fee hike are international students who already pay up to 7 times the domestic tuition.
Domestic students, the fee is subsidized by the government, and so given the realities of or the levels of those subsidies are such that we have had to continue to increase our international student tuition as we would normally.
Along with their ongoing studies, international students currently outside the country may also face problems with eligibility criteria for the post-graduation work permit program, thereby affecting their future in Canada as well.
You have to be doing at least 50% of your program physically in Canada in order to still qualify for the post-grad work permit. With the travel restrictions being what they are right now, they don't know when they're going to be able to travel. There's a lot of uncertainty there for international students in terms of, will we ever be able to qualify for the postgrad?
Now, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada has made several changes to their rules, including allowing those completing a single term or year of online courses entirely outside Canada to still take advantage of the post-graduation work permit program. But for those who do need to return, they must prove their travel is non-discretionary or essential, and that becomes harder for returning international students with in-person classes mostly cancelled. Now, both the University of Toronto as well as Ryerson say that international students will be provided with documentation to prove that their travel is essential should they wish to return. We reached out to Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada to confirm that those documents would be enough to re-enter the country, but they would only say that the criteria for entry remain the same. We'll keep this story updated on our website, citynews.ca. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.